With the good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Baptist General Convention of Texas leaders are joining the Uvalde Ministerial Alliance in calling churches across the state to participate in a time of prayer on Sunday, September 4th for the community, families, and children as they prepare for the first day of school on September 6th. The call to prayer is in response to the mass shooting on May 24th, when 19 students and 2 teachers were fatally shot at Robb Elementary School. The Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District delayed the first day of school to September 6th, but as students and teachers prepare to return to school, worries over safety, grief, and student development remain. Families who were affected directly will need particularly high levels of support during this time, according to school officials. Nearly 150,000 residents of Jackson, Mississippi are struggling with a shortage of drinking water and potable water as issues at the city's main water treatment center are wreaking havoc. Hubert Yates, the director of disaster relief for Mississippi Baptist, said the state has largely taken over the water distribution efforts by declaring a state of emergency and calling in the National Guard. He adds that Mississippi Baptists remain on standby to help the state with water distribution if requested. State convention staff remain in assessment mode, according to Yates. Sean Parker, the executive director for the Mississippi Baptist Convention Board, says the state convention offices in Jackson will be closed through at least Thursday. He said there is a strong likelihood that churches in Jackson will not be able to meet in their buildings this coming Sunday.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/good news.
Rick and Cindy Truesdail's retirements a few years ago came with plans. They took their camper and drove to Florida, setting up close to the beach. The couple prepared to take life easy. That was before a friend in 2019 introduced them to Campers on Mission, a national ministry that includes many Southern Baptists. Chapters exist in 30 states and looks for ways to connect missions opportunities to those who have made life on the open road anything but temporary. Campers on Mission travel the country, helping with local projects at churches and community centers. Along the way, they look for ways to share the joy that they found in Jesus. You can read the full story at our website, baptistpress.com. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today.